Hello everyone. Welcome to classic technical analysis of the stock market. This is Nvidia. This is what I'm using. The stock price's wave segment increase has reached the target. For those who don't understand, I explained a lot last week. You can watch last week's open class. The stock price's wave segment increase has reached the target. It's like this. Is it exactly the same? I showed you Nvidia last week. It was reaching new highs. It's not being pressed back like this. So okay, let's draw it like this. An initial upward wave, followed by a bearish flag pattern, and then a second upward wave. Upward wave, bearish flag pattern, second upward wave. Looks exactly the same. This is a chart I drew in my book published in 2014. This is my creation. The chart I drew in my book published in 2014. This is Nvidia in 2024. There is too many. Repeating these 12 charts. It's too many. These few years. This. From when I published my book in 2014 until now. It's been 10 years. This keeps repeating. I taught this last week. It's principle. What's the logic? I've explained it all. It's not random. Not just drawing carelessly. Let's take a look. Nvidia. Just like what I'm talking about. Last Thursday, it had a huge volume. Last Friday, it continued with another day of high volume. The high volume we mentioned was due to the stock split. One share was split into 10 shares. I mentioned this before. This is a 1 to 10 stock split. So it had a historical high volume, but the highest transaction amount was here in last year. The highest in early March. Now, the amount wasn't bigger than this. Here it's 100 billion. Here it's over 60 billion. Here it's 80 billion. This reminds me of a phenomenon I observed in the Taiwan stock market many years ago. Look, it's the same. An initial upward wave, then a second upward wave. Okay, then Nvidia. An initial upward wave, then a second upward wave. How crazy has Nvidia become now? Everyone thought that the stock price would reach 2,000. Then now, after the stock split, everyone thinks it will reach 200. Last week, the entire market thought this way. Retail investors worldwide also believe this, which is why you can see how crazy Nvidia has become. Okay, let's look at another one. Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company. The concept of TSMC, I've told our students. TSMC is experiencing a surge. This is the first wave. This is the second wave. Right? It looks exactly the same, right? Okay, pay attention. Some people talk about fundamentals. Fundamental analysis. From a fundamental analysis standpoint, the company's most profitable period is here. Theoretically, here. Here is the most profitable. Here is the least profitable. This is the stock price cycle. So pay attention. How long has the II concept been hyped? Let's say from 2023, the company's revenue has been increasing quarter by quarter. But the first quarter was only $8. The second quarter should be okay. But the problem is, the stock price is surging like this. But look at how its performance is going. Okay, let me tell you. Looking at this structure, it's because it benefits from AI industry development. But it's not like Nvidia, benefiting from AI industry development with surging performance. Rather, it originally had the possibility that its advanced high-end process was about to decline. But because at the end of 2022, after OpenAI appeared, after Nvidia drove the entire AI industry, the demand for AI filled the potentially declining capacity of TSMC, then helped it to have better performance. But in fact, its performance improvement isn't high. The first quarter was not bad, it came up. But I think by the second quarter, there will be a big turning point. Also Nvidia, especially Nvidia's B200. Previously, it was A100, right? When B200 comes out this June and July, its major turning point will come. That is to say in June, July, August, no matter which month, its performance absolutely cannot drop. It can only increase, not decrease. Once it drops, it will cause a V-shaped reversal. We're talking about the stock market. The demand for its products shouldn't drop so quickly. So this turning point will come. So you need to be careful about this. Just pay attention, especially TSMC and Nvidia. Their performance from June, July to August can only increase, not decrease, as long as there's a slight decrease. I think it's a reversal from the peak. This is my view. This is also what I mentioned before. Avoid crowded places. If you're greedy, you'll be caught in a trap here. Okay, this market trend started with AI. Will it end with AI?